All right, ladies and gents, let's go. Second workflow. So, in this specific video, I'm going to talk about how you can save time by not individually uploading lists to like Million Verifier and then take the catch-all and the unknowns and throw them onto Bounceban or Enrichly or Scrubby. I'm gonna save you like 4 hours for every list you build. That's a guarantee. All right, let's get straight to it. So, in this specific workflow, you have data that you pull from like Apify or the Boomerang or any of these providers, right? And they would put it in columns. But the emails that you get from Apollo are not clean. We all know that. So normally what you guys do is you put it in Million Verifier. Million Verifier spits it out as okay, catch all and unknown, and then invalid, right? But once that is done, it you take the catch all and unknown and you throw it onto another workflow. Why? Like another tool. Like instead have it all in one place. You get to save so much time by doing this. Anyway, this is a specific workflow that was taught to me by cold email Christian Placencia. Shout out to him. I'm gonna tag him and say thank you at the end of the video. But if you're watching this, bro, thank you. Appreciate you. Almost 80% of the stuff that I know about Clay is from you. All right. So over here, this is the initial like data set that you get. Let's call the email that we get from Apollo as email Apollo. You see all of these like gaps, missing gaps. Think of it like a jigsaw puzzle. We're trying to solve for those gaps. So we want to run this kit email finder. So kit is trykit.ai, right? We want to run the kit finder. Ignore the red cup. This is just Coke Zero. Just ignore the red cup. Anyway, let's look at the run settings. It's only run if email Apollo is not present. So it's just finding emails, right? So once it does that, it's going to populate this specific column with information. TriKit's not been really good in terms of data coverage for those missing points. There may be like one or two that I got out of like every 1,000. And I just merged Kit and Apollo. And then I was like, you know what? Let's find more emails. So introducing the trusted waterfall that I personally use every single time. Lead Magic, the GOAT, and then you have ICPs, and then you have Enro, and then you have Prospeo, and then you have Find Email. I'm just doing this to explain like a proof of concept. I've just run like 100 rows with this specific thing. Um, I'm not going to run the whole thing, of course not. I don't want to use that many credits, but I could use them. It's fine. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. What I was saying is, it's going to find these work emails. So whenever you do like a waterfall like this and you edit the group, go to the full configuration. Here, you can choose like a validation provider and it will keep finding emails until it found the valid email that you can send an email to. By default, it uses like debounce or zero bounce. Yeah, zero bounce, debounce really doesn't matter. They use one of those. But what I do is I just find the emails and then I'm like, good. Once I found all the emails, I combine work email and email unclean. So you see how this piece got put into this puzzle? I'll show you the formula that I used. So it's like first try this. If that doesn't work, try the next one. So it like if you have 5 and then the sixth one's missing and then 7 to 10 are there, but the fifth one is over here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on here, and then the fifth one is just going to get pushed from work email. That's exactly what's happening here. So this is how I use it. This is how I've been using it, and it's working for me. If you have another way of doing it, great. Good for you. And the next thing is we are running Million Verifier on email unclean. So I'm just going to go edit column, and I'm going to show you what I have over here. I want to run this only if email unclean has a value, has an email. So that's why I'm putting the double exclamation points. You could also add another, condition over here, or not a condition perhaps. So you can go to email unclean and you can deduplicate this list. You may have the same email, maybe it's showing up again. Why do you waste another credit again? Because Apify scrapers are known to pull data that is repeating itself. It's fine. Just deduplicate it and then go back to Apollo and pull it again. Or we'll talk about another workflow where we do all of that in Clay. Super, super useful. I love it. Anyway, so I'm gonna get out of Million Verifier. So you have okay, catch-all, invalid, and unknown. Those are the things that it says. If it's invalid, goodbye. I don't care. If it's catch-all, that is only when I run this bounce ban. So you can use bounce ban, you can use enrichly. These two are really good in terms of like creating a workflow like this. I don't know if Scrubby has this option yet, but Scrubby also takes forever, 48 to 72 hours. And I don't want to wait that long. I want my list ready and ready to go. So I use bounce ban because it's so easy to integrate. You could use enrichly as well because it's easier to integrate as well. And then, oops. And then, all right. So here you have the email which says, if result MV is okay, then paste email clean. And then try if result BB stands for bounce ban, is deliverable, then add that. So let's just go back and take a look. Okay, so it added the email. Catch all, it did not add the email, but since it's deliverable here, it added the email. So let's go and look at an example where it says catch all, but undeliverable. Do you see that? Catch all, undeliverable, it did not add it. Catch all, risky, and it did not add it. So we just don't want to do it. We want to go after valid catch alls, right? And that's what this email stands for. Now, all you have to do is just, hide the rest of the rows that you're not going to use for your outbound, or literally just scroll all the way to the right and push to smart lead. Simple. All right. All right, I'll see you guys on the third workflow. I think I'm gonna film that today as well. So yeah.